All right, and here we go. Okay, hey guys, Millie here with another video. So I'm so glad that you guys found my video to be helpful, especially the ones that were in the group for iron deficiency anemia on Facebook. Thank you all so much for the support. I just want to share my story, share things that I have personally been through, that I am currently doing, that I'm currently overcoming. If my story helps someone else or bless someone or encourages someone else, then I have achieved my mission. By the way, please make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe so that other people may find this video, because I am fairly new to really trying to be consistent with YouTube and put out content. So I would love your help in kind of pushing that algorithm to help people find these videos. So anyway, let's go in and give a disclaimer. Please make sure that you talk to your physician before trying any supplements or anything like this. I am not a doctor, and so I am not giving you any medical advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes. How about that? Okay. Well, I hope that you all have been doing well. I hope that your iron levels are up. I hope that your ferritin levels are up. I hope that your hemoglobin levels are up. So for myself personally, I have not had an appointment since my appointment that was, I believe it was March 1st, right? That was the last time we talked. So I haven't had an appointment since then, and I don't have a follow-up appointment with my PCP until September, which is totally fine because I don't want to keep running back and forth to the doctor. So the last time we talked, I know I wasn't, feeling, too energetic, and my doctor had put me on Integra Plus. I found that to be an amazing supplement. I'm very proud of myself because I was consistent with taking my iron pills. And I think for most of us, we don't like to take them consistently because they typically irritate our stomach a little bit. I didn't find that I had that going on. And you guys also know I gave you quite a bit of information. It shows you quite a few supplements, and one was Blood Builder. I'm not sponsored by them. I found this product through another YouTuber, and some of them weren't even necessarily trying to have issues with their anemia, or not trying to have issues with their anemia, but not really having severe anemia like some people that may have found this video, but they were preparing for their BBL surgery, so they needed to boost their iron levels, ferritin, and etc. So I came across blood builders, and as I mentioned in the last video, I had to do an elimination diet, and I was doing so many new things that I had to take this supplement out because I had developed hand eczema. And as you guys can see, it is looking much better. It's not completely better, but doing much better. And sometimes I still have little itchy attacks, but not as bad. So I'm going to do a follow-up video on that because that's a whole nother topic. But I said all that to say that, hey, just the other day, I went out and got me some more blood builders because they made me feel amazing. I had so much energy. I was running on a treadmill, and now that it's been 2 months, I'm thinking clearly that did not cause, the dermatitis issues that I was having. So I am back on it. I got a 90 day supply. So I'm so excited. It's very gentle, and I just look forward to having more energy. So I will keep you guys posted on that. So some things that I've been doing is eating more beef. And so you got to do what you got to do. Yes, I have gained weight. I have not been able to lose weight. I'm more bloated, but I did, incorporate some things. So just hoping to have more energy so that I can work out. Lately, I have been getting on the treadmill for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever I can do. I've been taking a few walks, but not to overdo do it because I just actually went off on my cycle, and I'm not even sure if I told you guys I have fibroids. Sorry for the rant, but we just talking, we're having a good time. But yes, I was diagnosed with fibroids a few years ago. So, who knows? My period has just always been really heavy. So around that time and around when it comes off, I have to take it easy. And also, just having the irregularity of just a period. I feel like I'm on my period all the time. So, it is what it is. But I will say this time, instead of going from like 9 to 11 days, I noticed I was right at 7 days. So I feel definitely that the consistency in making sure that I'm eating an iron rich diet and taking my supplements has really, really contributed to the energy that I feel. And I just hope and pray to get better and better. So anyway, I'm so glad that you found this video. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know some things that you're doing, some things that you're taking. If you have a video, hey, let's all support each other, because the more information, the better. Because some things that I have noticed from the Facebook group, you guys, again, I don't get paid for it. It's not my group, but it has been a tremendous blessing to me, is that a lot of primary care physicians, and those are the ones we typically go to, for a regular checkup, they may not be very aware of how severe anemia is of low ferritin. And I know that sounds crazy, but just to see some of the things that people go through, or the conversations that they're having or that they're not having, because I know for years my doctors have said, okay, you have low iron, go get an iron pill. And we talked about that in the last video. You go get the $2 Spring Valley iron pills, and you're like, okay, these suck, right? But they honestly, they don't suck. They just have a lot of side effects, that are uncomfortable. But anyway, so people feel a little lost and left out there. And it wasn't until I went to my gynecologist, and I actually went to a new gynecologist, but I met with the nurse practitioner. And one thing she noticed, hey, I know you have fibroids, and she could just tell, like, your uterus is enlarged, and I know you have fibroids, and with having fibroids, I know you probably have a heavy period. True, I've always had a heavy period, but whatever. And when the labs came back, she said, you're extremely anemic, that I'm surprised you haven't passed out. Like, how have you been functioning? I'm like, sometimes we get comfortable functioning in dysfunction, right? And not even thinking, like, wow, my life could be better. So one thing that she did, she sent me to a hematologist. And that was a little scary, because hematologists, they deal in like the study of blood. But so some of the paperwork they gave me was talking about like cancer and final wishes and stuff like that. So I was like, wait, what's going on? But the hematologist, told me, hey, scratch the iron pills, which the doctor had given me, the nurse practitioner had given me a really, really good iron pill. I think it was like Ferrolet or something. It cost $50, whatever it was, but it really did, help. But the hematologist said, let's scratch those iron pills out. I want to try an infusion for you. Not a blood infusion, not a blood transfusion, but a iron infusion. So this is where they're able to just, intravenously put that iron into your system. You guys, I never knew how much energy I lacked until I got that iron transfusion. Like, it was amazing, and it was 2 sessions. And so something about me, and I'm trying to get over that because I'm getting older, I don't like to go to the doctor outside of my regular checkup. So when I start getting bills and stuff like that, I'm like, I don't have the money to do this. But you know, it's kind of like you have to really be so intentional about your health if you can, because you can't afford to be sick. Like literally, I was like, these freaking extra bills, you know, for extra visits. I don't want that. And I don't want to not be able to move and have the energy to move. And then, you know, you're gaining weight and now you have hypertension and you're pre diabetic. Like, no, like all of this has to stop. So, anyway, you guys, I'm challenging myself to, you know, go past whatever belief systems to advocate for myself and my own health, because I'm like, I am going to get rid of this. And I'm still debating what to do with the fibroids, because I'd like to think that naturally I can treat those, but who knows? But if I have to get the surgery, then I'm gonna just have to figure that out as well. I feel like I'm all over the place, but it all comes together. Like it's all tied to anemia, you guys. So anyway, like I said, this was just a really quick update back on my blood builders, and this is day 2, and I'm just hoping to have a ton of energy and better cycles, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to go back and really do some serious working out. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Again, do make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if there's some things that we can talk about that I can really hone in on besides just the story time. And again, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Toodles!